We almost missed the train.
We had 5 minutes to switch trains, and we had to buy tickets.
Well, we had to buy tickets in the window, the green window, and there was somebody buying tickets, and the guy was filling out this form, and it was going to take so long. So I asked the other guy, and he says, just buy it on the train, but I want reserved seats, and I don't. So we're just sitting on a reserved seat somewhere. We'll pay for it.
We'll see what happens.
Look at all the solar panels up there.
This is train number 3 today. We had a 4-minute connection, but the train was just on the other side of the platform. So easy to go. So after 3 train rides, we just need a 30-minute taxi ride for our 1:30 reservation, and here's how many taxis there are right here. So Sachi had to ask a stranger to use his phone to call the cab company to send the cab, because our phone is just not working here for phone calls in Japan. We're gonna figure WhatsApp out shortly. So here we are in the cab. It's going to be about $60 to take the cab ride for our lunch, but we get Wagyu beef when we get there. Okay, finally here. Found out that Skype you can call landlines, WhatsApp you can't. Anyway, we're finally at, where is this place?
Tajima Pasture Farm, and this is the restaurant that we have reservation to eat Kobe beef.
Okay, let's go inside. Okay. Okay, this is what we just got put down as our little sort of appetizers, a little salad there. We got some sides just to get going with. Wow, look at the size of that piece of meat. That's my hand. That's Wagyu. That's just for me. Sachi has her own. We got the grill has been lit. Okay, Sachi's prepared the grill. You got the fat going on it, the Wagyu fat.
Okay. Steak.
Here goes our first ever piece of Wagyu. And we're cooking ourselves, and we asked, we've never cooked Wagyu, so how long for medium rare? She said, I don't know. You just have to cook it yourself and guess. And the grill is so hot. What do you think? Yeah. What was that, 30 seconds?
Like that, I think.
So,
Okay.
that was like 30 seconds aside. Let's see what it looks like before we cook the next piece. So let's get a cut. That's very rare. So I think you need test 2. Oh, that looks perfectly medium rare, doesn't it? Okay, you try.
Good.
Is it as good as they say?
That's good.
Okay, here's the piece I'm going to try. Dip it in just salt. Let's see. Oh, you can eat that almost without chewing it. Yeah, it's not ultra beefy, but you know you're eating steak. But that's very different than like any steak I've had. Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so after we ate our Kobe beef lunch, the guy at the restaurant came running out when we were going to the information center for sightseeing. It's a certificate that we ate this genuine black Tajima cow, and then it gives you like who raised the cow, where it's from, and how old, and this whole thing is stamped, and we thought that was interesting. You know.
During this tour, we found out that the Tajima cows are sort of purebreds, and the other cows that are used for Kobe beef are all descendants of this set of cows. And they're very proud at this farm that they keep their cattle pure.
Hey.
Look at these.
Hey, cow.
So we just had this guy's brother for lunch.
Watch, honey.
Oh. Where they're all raised. These cattle are supposed to be pretty gentle. Haven't got to touch one yet. We'll see if that works. Gosh, you're a big boy. Operate over here. Hey guys. How you doing? You good? Can I give you a little nut?
You don't like us?
Goodness me. Oh, there's a big fatty right there. Look.
Oh, big one.
Are you eating lunch? Is that what you're doing?
You're a big guy.
Looks like you're eating lunch, huh? Am I okay to touch you? Oh yeah, you're a friendly guy. Look at that. I'm petting Tajima cow.
He's a baby.
Pretty cool. So this is a Tajima black cow. There's a calf in there as well. And just standing here letting Sachi get a scratch on the nose. Look, pretty cool. You're okay, huh? Give you a little scratch on the head.
He's a baby.
Something different in Cowtown. A ski lift. We're going up a ski lift. Tiny little hill, but we're at the top of the ski lift. It is so hot and humid up here right now. But we're just taking a quick poke around. I don't know, a Betty Boop handkerchief on my head because I forgot a hat, and I don't want my top of my head to get scorched off. So happened to have a Betty Boop handkerchief, or Sachi did. So that's what I'm. So that's about it for us at the top. We've got a cab to catch, and then we've got to go to Osaka after that, which is several more hours on the train. Head down. Kids having fun. Right. So on the way down, you can actually appreciate what a pretty place Japan is. Most of the time I've spent in all the big cities, I've never really come out to the countryside, and this is really beautiful. Right over there in the fields, we're coming down the lift. There's a bunch of cows just free range grazing on that beautiful green grass.
Okay, so this is
Tajima.
Saturday, and this is one of the places that John wanted to go. He wanted to go see the cows that make Wagyu, Kobe beef.
That are Wagyu.
That he's going to eat. So we had to find a farm where we can go and see the cows. It's like almost 4 hours of train ride, and buses.
I didn't realize that, but
everywhere we went, there were trains and buses and taxis. So we get to the station, we get off, and we're going to catch a taxi. There are no taxis. We put our suitcase in the locker, so we don't have to carry it. I had to ask a stranger because our phones won't work. I just couldn't figure out how to call international from my phone. So I had to ask this guy that was sitting there. I says, "Do you mind calling the taxi for me?" And he looked at me like, "What the fuck," you know? But I said, "My phone is not working." And he said, "Okay." So he dialed in and gave it to me, and I had to tell the guy. And then he says, "Okay." And then he comes and he says, "You know, it's going to be about $50, $60. Is that okay?"
What are we going to do at that point?
Either that or we'll take a bus that, you know, takes hour and a half, and who knows when the bus is coming. So we went, and we had our umbrellas in our suitcase, and then it started to rain when we were at the park, and we just kind of got a little wet.
You totally missed the food.
Well, that's your...
We went to the restaurant, and it wasn't quite what we expected, but the food, the Wagyu meat, so Tajima beef is the original Wagyu, which is where Kobe beef came from, is from
They're
this
descendants
of this
the
Tajima.
black cow. Yeah.
I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with it. Was so freaking amazing. I'm kind of don't need any more Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
We had the best time.
It's not going to compare to what we had.
No, we had the best time there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was really fun. It was a worthwhile trip. It was a lot of hours to get there and get back. But I thought it was good.
It was very good.
Yeah, thank you for that one.